In this lesson, I will begin explaining how Bitcoin transactions work. I will be going through specific descriptions of how the transaction process goes, and in subsequent lessons, I will be giving you examples with live transactions so you can see exactly everything that will be covered in this lesson. For this lesson, I will be making reference to Satoshi Nakamoto and his words in Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, the white paper that was published in 2008. If you have not yet read this white paper, I encourage you to do so. You can find it at bitcoin.org/bitcoin.pdf. Let's look now at how Satoshi Nakamoto describes the transaction process and describes Bitcoin. In Satoshi Nakamoto's words, we define an electronic coin as a chain of digital signatures. Each owner transfers the coin to the next by digitally signing a hash of the previous transaction and the public key of the next owner, and adding these to the end of the coin. Let's go in depth with what that means. First, let's see that Satoshi Nakamoto defines a Bitcoin as a chain of digital signatures. So rather than an asset that you could move around, like say a dollar bill that exchanges hands, or a euro, or a coin, an electronic coin, in this case a Bitcoin, is a chain of digital signatures. Notice the language of a chain, which implies a sequence, which ties in with the imagery of a blockchain. He continues, each owner transfers the coin to the next by digitally signing a hash of the previous transaction and the public key of the next owner, and adding these to the end of the coin. I will be explaining exactly how that plays out in the example I'll be showing shortly. But key things that I want to point out in this one is that this is a transference of the coin. When you send a coin, what you're really doing is transferring a coin to someone else. And you do that by digitally signing a hash of the previous transaction. The owner of the coin has the private key that enables him to transfer over a coin to someone else. And the only way he can initiate that transfer is by digitally signing a hash of the previous transaction and assign it to the public key of the next owner. I will be explaining more detail in the follow one, but notice how much language is in this example right here. Let's go to some key elements of this description. The first one is that an electronic coin is a chain of digital signatures. Keep that imagery in mind, because everything that we discuss will have to do with the fact that every coin is a chain of digital signatures leading all the way back to when that coin was initially mined. A coin is transferred by digitally signing a hash of the previous transaction along with the public key of the next owner. I will explain exactly how that plays out in the next video lesson. And finally, new ownership is added to the end of the coin. That is, once the transference is over, a new owner is assigned and placed at the end of that coin.